Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Consistent Rob is back, being consistent once again. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, it took me several weeks for me to get over the anger that I was feeling deep in my heart, but now I'm here and now I can talk about this. Cyberpunk has been such a disappointing and depressing experience. If a game is depressing you, we gotta really sit down and evaluate life choices. So I don't want to say depressing, but it's been like, man, I've been watching people's videos that have done comparisons between GTA 4 and GTA 5, and it has been so bad just seeing those videos and me playing the game. And when I'm gonna jump all over the place, let me tell you just before we go even further, but when I'm seeing takes as, you know, it's really bad on, you know, PS4 and Xbox One, you know, you guys had a hard experience, I'm thinking, what did I play on PC? What did I experience? Because I'm almost positive that my playthrough of the game has 50 plus bugs at different sections of the game. There's not one portion of the game I'm like, wow, you know, that played out nicely, and I really got to enjoy that set piece without there being a bug just splattered right in my face. The only way I can explain this is if you have a big ass cockroach in your house. You see that joint and your eyes are fixated on it. You cannot not look at that thing. Like, it's ridiculous. And when I'm seeing such takes as, you know, I mean, it's kind of bad on last gen, I'm thinking, no, it's just kind of bad. That's just what it is. It's just kind of bad. It's nothing to do with last gen, this gen, the gen after this. It should have been on the gen after this. Maybe it would have been fixed by then. It's just not good. And then when I'm going along and I'm watching people's videos that are comparing it to GTA 5, GTA 4, it's like at that point, that's where, you know, this is really excessive, and the only word I can use, it's like, yo, it's just depressing. Like, it went from, man, I can't wait to see what that January and February update will probably be like. Maybe it'll fix, maybe the NPC cars will drive around each other now. It went from, I think this is hard-coded in the game, and I don't think this can ever be fixed. It went from, I'm interested in checking this game out come June, to, I don't even know if I want to load it up anymore. I'm telling you this as a means of, if you were thinking about watching some of these comparison videos where people were comparing this to GTA 4 and 5, hell, so I've seen a comparison where I felt like they were comparing it to GTA 3. I don't know, maybe I was half asleep watching that one. But it just takes you out of it. It makes you not ever want to load the game up. I've been walking around unironically saying in my house sometimes, in my drawer, there's CD Projekt Red lied, people died. I've been saying that unironically. People didn't really die, but, you know, CD Projekt Red lied, people died. I feel like that's the only phrase that I can use to properly sum this up. And if you don't know the history, I've been into the cyberpunk stuff heavy this year. I've been watching every form of media I can. Hell, before the game even came out, I went and watched Upgrade, which, if you ain't seen Upgrade, get that in your system, king or queen. It's pretty fire. It's just, I think the whole concept of a cyberpunk-esque city, universe, I think is so dope. And it just feels like it's just been the potential. This is why, like, I always try to, especially after like MGS5 and certain things like Naruto, following that, and that's a manga, but just following that over the years, I always try to take a step back and experience it. And, you know, you got to keep your expectations, I guess, realistic. But then you hear people talk about CD Projekt Red nonstop, right? You just hear it nonstop. Hey, you know, CD Projekt Red, the truth in this booth, ain't no doubt when CD Projekt Red is rapping. So it kind of started having this effect on me. It started changing me. It was Mr. Smith putting his hand in my chest. I started turning into Mr. Smith. I started saying, I believe in Harvey Dent. He's going to change the law of the land. He's not going to turn into Two-Face. And then I played the game. It's so bad. I was talking to some real life friends, right? And I beat the game. Y'all know I dropped 40 hours. And I was like, yo, if I can get a refund on that, you know, I think I might. And somebody started laughing hysterical and said, yo, you beat the game, did all the endings, but you want your money back? Yes. You are correct, sir. Yes, I would like to spend that 60 on maybe 6 girls OnlyFans, on maybe a game, maybe on a PS4 controller, because my PS4 controller is busted. Anything other than what I experienced. And when I started again looking at the game, you start seeing these comparison videos. I don't think it can be fixed. I think it's hard coded. And that's the thing that hurts, man. Like, you guys know, I don't really talk about gaming. I only really played 3 games nowadays: a Street Fighter, Destiny 2, the gameplay you're seeing, obviously, and a little bit of Final Fantasy 14 here and there. I've been burnt on that because how much I played it when I first got into it. I will say that I'm very interested in that Gotham Knights game. That definitely looked like it's gonna be some heat rock. But overall, just seeing the way this game played out, it just hurt, man. That one just hit different, man. That one just had me looking at it and saying like, wow, what happened? You know what I mean? So I just wanted to talk about this. I know, I believe Goro in the comment section said, "Raw, man, I want you to talk about some video game stuff." Well, here you go. The one and only video game type video that you guys will probably get here on this channel. That's not true, but I mean, I don't even think about this game anymore. That's how bad it is, bro. This game is like you finding out that maybe your parents aren't your parents. You're just looking at them like, wow, I was sold a lie my whole life. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and check out that Patreon if you haven't. It has over 110 hours of additional content deep within its vaults. Deep within the deep stone crypt, you find my content and you can get in for as low as $5. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Everybody have a great day and I'll talk to y'all soon.